That's right. We live. All right, we at my condo. You know what I'm saying? We're at Richard Majestics. Y'all see it. Check it out.
At the same, we're at the same appointment you were. I heard it bring you back to you know GT tweet.
Check out the view, y'all. Check out the view. I'm waiting on my people, J Buckets, to come in. I see this nigga in his flying car. You think I'm gonna go out there and let him blow my shit up? I think not. Check him out. He cruising too. Let's see what's on TV, y'all. Boy, I'm fresh. Alright, look like everybody's starting to leave town, y'all.
Quarters with Gordon, Molly, and the gang as they protect America's atomic secrets by setting some off. Only on Moorhead Rides Again.
Pablo Rebazar makes $28 million a year. Dwayne Allen.
Yeah. So, let's see who was on TV. Watch Weasel News. See who out there in the world cutting up. Check this chick out. Who the fuck is that? Waiting on Buckets. Where you at, Buckets?
I'm going.
Gotta look at my garage, y'all. Make sure ain't nobody touch my shit.
Face shot, knifed in the back, falling off a building on fire, and getting run over.
Oh,
if you
Lord.
make it through our course, you are ready for the big screen.
I don't think that's
Make dull
safe
and
right
vain
there.
famous people look cool by dressing up as them and risking your
People
life
on
and
planes
future
flipping
health.
upside down.
Then have your
Black
face
people don't
digitally
do no
removed
stuff
on
like
a
that.
green screen.
The Cunning Stunt Academy trains women too.
Ooh.
Have a nice rack. Pinewood needs stunt tits
Oh,
to
shit.
show when an A-list celebrity is too bashful or has pancake nipples.
I know you lying.
The Cunning Stunt Academy. Fame, it's worth any price.
What happens when man's best friend becomes dinner? Dude
Oh,
Eat
Lord.
Dog, the reality cooking
Dude
show
Eat
that will
Dog.
have you looking at Fido in whole new, delicious ways. It's Bow Wow Chow.
They already
Dude
do.
Eat Dog
It's called
on
Chinese food.
CNT.
Check this nigga out. He was smoking that mojo.
Welcome to Los Santos, the city of celluloid, sin, and cellulite removal. From dead starlets in Vinewood,
Come to the crib.
gangbangers in Davis and Strawberry, and terracels in Chimon, to the drunken tourists at Del Perro Pier.
I'm out there. Go ahead.
Hey, you know.
Cesspit of destroyed dreams, drug-addled degenerates, and deluded desperados that make up this great
There you go.
city of lights.
Hold on, I gotta change my clothes real quick.
Hi.
Yeah, and they business.
I'm decorated FIB agent Stephen Hayes. The FIB, the police department, the sheriff's office are fighting a war out here every day in a city where dreams too often become wet with tears. The Los Santos docks. This is where it all begins. The second largest port in the world. The great orifice of American capitalism. Stuff coming in, garbage going out. And hidden in over 2 million containers a day, God only knows where. The cartels pay off some low-level schlub, and suddenly you've got military-grade weapons, badly cut crystal meth, and grade A yayo from Mexico flooding our streets. And once it hits the hood, it's anarchy. The sight of murder holds the prize.
The best spot to get y'all, if y'all not paying attention, is to get the cocaine, because cocaine gonna make more money than a meth.
For nothing? Who knows? Who cares? As long as the financial party continues, we'll just keep picking up the pieces. A word to the wise, kids. Never use PCP. It makes you want to punch cops or run around naked, and not necessarily always in that order. Most of the time, this illicit cargo makes it straight to the gangs. But sometimes an ordinary Joe
sometimes you'll run naked and punch a cop
after a pipe or two of pleasure dust. The Vagos. Bloodthirsty Chicanos with a predilection for pain, papaya juice, and spicy plantains. They're one of the largest Mexican street gangs in the city, with rumored connections to several major mafias. While half the battle out here is fought with guns, the other half is with informants. Sometimes you need to become the bad guys to bust the bad guys.
I hope on GTA Miami you could go to jail.
Families aren't shooting each other. They're
Instead of the police just shooting at you, they take you to jail before they start shooting at you. Like if you get 1 star, you go to jail.
Flashy,
2 stars,
arrogant, competitive, and aggressive. They are.
You'll probably go to jail. You might get shot at. But 3 stars, that's when they start shooting at you. After 3 stars,
families.
That's when they start shooting at you.
Of course, like all families, they love a good squabble. Subdivided into sets, such as the Chamberlain Gangsters or the Carson Avenue set, it turns out the families love shooting each other almost as much as they love shooting ballas. Now, the LSPD have had many run-ins with various family sets over the years. With the ballas, the FIB take a more community outreach approach. Hey guys, stay out of trouble now.
They should have it to where you start off in jail online. You start off in jail.
Now the ballas fly the colors of the Los Santos Panic or the Boers. Purple. Because they are the bruise on the face of this city. While some thugs obviously prefer 4 wheels, other desperados prefer 2.
I think they should start focusing
leather,
on more
exhaust, and drugs. No, this isn't an exotic S&M party. These are one of the nation's toughest outlaw motorcycle gangs. The Lost.
Start a gang.
Rumors are they get a new tattoo for every person they stab. And it's definitely okay for your motorcycle mama to show her breast to your friends. The FIB has been tracking the Lost for years. We've jumped from coast to coast and have spent more time in the Midwest than a tornado spotter. When they're not running death, they're smoking it.
But you gotta choose between
or so I hear a dangerous new drug on the streets called toilet cleaner. And believe me,
no
your
matter
toilet
what
will be
section
cleaned
you
after
go
you smoke
in,
some of it.
You're gonna have somebody that's
of course,
in
Vinewood
your gang
being
in your
Vinewood. It's not all about leathery
you
dudes trying to show off on their motorbikes or roided up gangbangers stuck in some 90s time warp. This is the town that made mass murder into nostalgia. Of course, to become truly popular, your murder has to be both unsolved and gruesome.
Activity.
In a town full of alien spotters, adults dressed as zombies, and entertainers dressed as cartoon characters, it takes something particularly awful to really catch people's attention. The famous unsolved murder of a Vinewood starlet is one such case. For years, horny nerds have wondered what happened to Leonora Johnson, and if they would have plucked up the courage to speak to her or kill her themselves. It's inspired filmmakers, writers, and copycat killers. Conspiracy theorists have blamed various celebrities: the mayor, the Soviets, short skirts, women's liberation, and hidden aliens embedded amongst us for the murder. But not all crime is premeditated. Maybe drinking's your thing. Look at this drunken buffoon, proving that there doesn't always need to be
there you go.
intent to cause serious criminal damage. Or maybe you're just an overprivileged poppycock, living on daddy's pension and protesting about the unfairness of capitalism. Maybe stock market manipulation is your
got it.
Or loan shark.
Bro, I'm like that one nigga from Call of Duty on Zombies.
He's stupid. Wait, hold up. Let's see.
I mess with this one. Let's see what's decent.
Alright, come on. We're gonna start off with this right here first. You know about the Fleeca, huh?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
We're gonna start off with that first. Then we're gonna go to the facility. But you're still getting paid because you know you're in a Securo, sir. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying you like 10 racks a rip. Do you know how to play in first person? Or you prefer third and all that shit?
I prefer third, to be honest.
My nigga, you look fly.
But I did make a couple mil, but I blew it up. I blew it off. I mean, yeah.
Yes, this will do very nicely. Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic.
Man, see, I don't
Nowadays,
buy
it's
all
all
them
about,
like $1 million cars.
Home furnishings and going
I buy
straight.
one of these ordinary cars and
ready?
make them look like $1 million.
Because this is it.
Real talk. I got cars in the garage right now that I need to hook up.
Get something,
but I ain't gonna hook them up yet.
Very big.
I'm waiting till I buy that yacht.
But I wanted to see how you're doing. What I've got is a Fleeca Bank franchise.
You go ahead and drive.
Little space. Take us to the Fleeca on Western Highway, near Chumash. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off.
Alright, man, I got you, bro. You ain't got a trip.
So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well,
of course.
Funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back, taking a good look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. All right, so why this bank over all the other banks in the state? Why does fortune favor this one?
Blood on the front of the
Another
car?
good question. You're full of good questions. You're like a child whose parents think it's clever, or the IRS. Well, this bank's got some safety deposit boxes, and in one of those safety deposit boxes are some bonds being hidden from the tax man that no one's going to report missing. All starting to make sense. Security should be light, well, relatively light. Light if your daydreams are raids on the Union Depository. Quite heavy if your day job is turning over liquor stores and gas stations. And the bonds in the box will be worth more than a few rumpled notes from a till, so the minor escalation is worth it, if you can handle it. Plus, you know, the sea view. Nothing like staring at the ocean while you contemplate money, power, incarceration, and homicide. Yeah, although... There it is.
They ain't got no license, y'all.
Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind the safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. We've seen what we're gonna see. Let's go to the garment factory. Now, when you hit the bank, you're gonna need to hack into its security system. I've written a neat little program that'll do most of the work for you, but it's probably a good idea for you to familiarize yourselves with it. You, in the passenger seat, I've sent it to your phone. Now take it for a dry run, keep your hands steady, and maybe the wet run won't be a disaster. calling Paige. She's my assistant. First, she's gonna get us what we need. Then she's gonna saw me in half. No? Didn't like that one? You don't make it easy. Paige, it's Lester. The place looked good. Nothing we weren't expecting. Can you get the intel together? Hard copies to go on a notice board. Yeah, plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with, those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. She's loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will depend on the role you're performing. As a job gets more complicated, so will the uniforms. If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, there's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Where were we?
Damn.
Masks. Paige. Oh, yeah. We'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. And I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helped by a visual aid. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Listen to me, do what I say. Bullets go in here, come out there. And if you're ever caught, you keep your mouth shut. I couldn't resist.
Nah, I'm just on the broadcast, dog. That's
Fasten your
all.
seat. Did you get into their network? Good work. There she is. We leave my car here, take the truck. I should be using my cane.
Nice to meet you.
Now it's back to the apartment.
Crazy.
Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check, go down the inventory, or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your easy wipe seat?
I'll take your word for it.
Thank you. It should all be there. The clothes, guns, headsets, holdalls, masks, the drill, the files with all the photos and surveillance work. Hey, there's enough here to make us all look real suspicious. Nice little conspiracy to commit robbery charge waiting to happen.
What, they're gonna charge us with thought crime?
Not so much thought as everything but the deed crime. We'd be caught with our pants down and a hard-on out to here.
Well, we're not getting caught. These are professionals.
So I hear. The cheapest professionals money can buy.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent. And until you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. She didn't mean anything by that, by the way. She's just a little brusque.
If they were offended, they would have said something.
They should have let him back it in there. Like, you should be able to, like, walk through your garage when you park it in there, and then go through the elevator every time. You can see, like, the fucking numbers and everything as you go in the elevator. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, inside the elevator,
Now,
like.
Paige, we'll set up a board for you, won't you, Paige?
I'd let you do it if you could reach. I mean, I didn't see any milk crates
That
for you
bitch
to
already,
stand
like,
on.
real life, make that bitch all the way.
Mm-hmm.
You could go in
The
every
most
store.
important thing to look for in an employee is respect. You can't get anything done.
You should be able to drive over any fence.
I don't think you're gonna be able to drive over any fence. Not every fence. Well, yeah, most fences. It all depends on what part of the fence you hit. Cause you got some part of the fence where they got posts. So. You ready, B? Ready? Hey, I ain't go all the way up the ramp. I got out the car.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I don't ever go all the way up the ramp.
You mean you just go on the same side thing?
Nah, if you on the other side, don't go all the way up the ramp. Get to a spot to where you could see them and you could pick them off.
But it's different on both of the sides. You know, like they set up like the ramp.
You just let me know how many people you got on your side, and then we'll work
from
from there.
Room, so I can't get a good angle to shoot at them. That's why I gotta pop out. So that's why we should go on the same side. Trust me.
Cause I was hitting them with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, we can go on the same side.
As soon as that boy walked to that back, I knocked his fucking head to that wall. get back in the room. Yo. Yo. Yeah.
You got the car? Now drop any cops or gangsters or whoever you got coming after you and bring it to my garment factory. And try not to damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car.
Just drive. Uniform room. It's over there. Back, son.
Okay, I'll look after this. Lester will come by your place when you're ready to go.
You heard me? Bucket.
You.
Yeah, I'm back, son.
Oh, you right out.
I know. I'm about to rejoin your session.
I'm gonna fell asleep.
Bucket said he almost fell asleep.
What was that? What did you? What you was hungry at the cook?
Hey, you said that for 11?
You said what?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I got.
What?
Alright. It's alright. I wasn't talking to you, son. I was talking to somebody else.
I know I'm half asleep, man.
Check you out. You have sleep. How you gonna play if you have sleep?
I'm playing. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm on horse sleep.
You down there. You sound like you down there.
Nah, man. I ain't sleep, man. I'm cool.
You sure? Cause you know we about to go do the bank job right now.
Go ahead.
Well, they invite you to the crib. Oh, I see you. You out there.
You get somebody.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna make me longer.
I'm out there, come. nigga. I'm trying to get hot.
Trying to get hot?
Hot.
Oh, I'm gonna say like you supposed to eat.
They're rolling in the back, and I'm trying to get hot.
Okay, I thought you were talking about hot. Oh, you sleeping shit.
What? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't know where your mind at. Your mind on some freaky shit.
I don't know how to sleep. Alright, pimp named Super Black.
And two, rolling down the street on four. Coming up, slamming Cadillac door.
First time. You know, the first times. Well, it's never easy. There won't exactly be fireworks.
Man, what that is on your shirt?
It'll be vaguely awkward and disappointing. You know, you probably stick the wrong thing in the wrong part, and you'll finish too early, and you won't be able to make eye contact afterwards. But new worlds will open up. Something will have changed. You know, new opportunities, new risks. And that's when you'll remember that old Uncle Lester was here for you, holding your hand, you know, guiding you through it. And you'll feel a little creeped out.
Oh, Lord. Come on, Bucket. It's almost over, dog. All we gotta do is just get the money.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited.
to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I put a lot of work into this and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through with it. You know, I'd probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back and maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. You know, it'd be scarier if I threatened to kill you, wouldn't it? But in the age of the internet, when nothing is forgotten and humiliation is worse than death, in a way. No, it's not, is it? I should have made a death threat or, like, at least a mutilation threat. Said I'd, cut off your nose or I'd use your ass for an ashtray or do something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. The next pair of mutes I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in, you go in hard. There are 4 security cameras in the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on crowd control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Go back to the safety deposit room and start drilling. You get the box, come out of there, get in the car, and hit the road. Now, part of the money I put up for this job went to getting you out clean. I hired the best guy in the business to get you away from the cops. He wasn't cheap, nor the expenses he submitted. But, only the best. You at the bank, you need to wait until the drillers got into their network before making a move. How's the hack coming? You should have this done by now. Like I said, do not move on the bank until you're in their network. Wait on the driller.
Right? Bucket. Go to the car.
Please, I don't want to get shot.
You got it. Get back to the car. Go! You didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car.
Showing the hell didn't. Nah, I was talking to Lester.
I've got my getaway guy waiting for you on Zancudo Bridge. He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. Guy's name's Eddie Toe. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything. Hey, come in. This is your getaway guy. Felicia tells me you were inbound. Keep driving for the bridge. I got this under control. We have liftoff. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Show it to me. Ooh, yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, passed. And if that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, for a first time, that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.
Trap house right now. Come on.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help. I'll look into it. Morse Mutual, how can I be of service? Sure.
Come on, yo. Okay. Focus, come on. Come over here. Hurry up. I'm about to invite him.
You got that, bro.
Somebody get back on 2K. Yeah. Where you want me to take you at? Where is that? Wait for you again. Said the waypoint. I'm about to hop on 2K. I ain't worried about that nigga. Fuck that nigga.